The biggest reason creators lose deals at the finish line is the friction in the payment process. If you are manually creating PDFs or invoices before a client even says yes, you're wasting time. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use PayPal estimates and get your brand deal signed and paid faster. What you want to do is go to Paid and Get Paid. You can go here to Pay and Get Paid, and you go to Create an Invoice. Probably not the best way to get there, so go to invoicing instead. And then you can see over here you got invoices, estimates, recurring series. So I go to estimates here, and I can go ahead and create a new estimate from here. In order to just try to show off what I meant by as far as invoicing, just in case you don't see estimates on your screen, go to Pay and Get Paid, and I'll go to create an invoice. Now I can go ahead and get out of invoice and go back to invoices. It'll take you to the same screen that you saw before. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to estimates and create a new estimate. So first off, I would like to start right here at currency. We got a drop down menu where we can change from USD to something else. You got a template here, but we ain't got no actual templates that we can actually choose from yet. You have right beside it this will be your business name, or maybe just your name, depending on if you have a business account or not. You can add a logo, you can edit your business info to make sure people see what you want them to see, like my address, for example. I don't want that on my invoice, so I'll go ahead and change it to that and save it. If I want to add a logo, I can go ahead and do that too. You can see over here at the estimate number, we have number 2, we got the date, and we got the total, discount, shipping. I'll get back to that in a second, but let's say, who do we want to send this to? We can go ahead and add a new customer, and you can see that a new menu pops up where we can add first name, last name, business name. We can add an address, or we cannot add an address, because this is whether or not we're doing physical items. So let's say we got video creation. We're going to do a quality of 3 videos at $100 a piece. Over here you can see that the total is at $300 currently. We can go ahead and add text if we want. I already have one right here, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. You can see that the tax name will be here, the rate is right here as well, and then we got a description that we can go ahead and add if we are finished with it. Now, since I already have a rate of 2%, I want to go ahead and add this. We can add a description to the item name, but we ain't going to do that. Going down, we can add another item or service here. Just for the sake of adding something else, I want to just say, since we're on video creation, I'm going to say thumbnail, and a quantity of 3 at $10 a piece for each thumbnail. And with the VA tax again, we can see that the total has changed. Now going down, we can add a message to the customer here. We can add terms and conditions, or we can add a reference number, which let's just say 525 is the reference number. More options would include being able to upload any files in a memo to yourself. But going back over here to this side, what we can do, as we already know, estimate number is 2. We got the estimate date, but we can also add a discount here. We can add it as a percentage, or we can add it as a dollar amount. Let's just go ahead and say we will have 25% off this, which is automatically calculated, and we have another amount that can be added as a dollar amount. Let's just say it is $30, and let's also say JB, just because. Boom. So now our total amount is $282 after taking out everything, and we can allow partial payment. Partial payment means it doesn't have to be paid all at once. And then we can also allow a tip. If you want a minimum amount to be due, then let's go ahead and go with $35. At least give me $35 for now. and we will be square. Okay, so from here we can go ahead and take a preview at it right beside send. This little eyeball thing right here is preview, and now we can see this is how it's going to come out. You got the reference number all the way at the bottom on the left, and your customer can either accept the estimate or they can request changes. Now that you sent the estimate, the next step is the most important: actually getting paid. Once your client approves that quote, you need to convert it into an official invoice to trigger the payment. I've already made a deep dive tutorial on how to create professional PayPal invoices. Click this video here on the screen right now to make sure that your paperwork is perfect so you can get your funds cleared without any delays. I'll see you there.